Hey guys, welcome to the first in my series of Makeup Artist Secrets with Dr. Sam, and I am here with celebrity makeup artist Pauline Briscoe, who you may well know from TV. She is a regular on Loose Women and This Morning, and she is the magic hands behind many a famous face. Now you've got the Brits coming up, you were telling me.
Got the Brits coming up,
Who
yeah. So I'm doing
year?
Oti Mabuse for the Brits. So
Oh, wow,
she's
amazing.
an ex-Strictly Come dancer. She's a judge on Dancing on Ice, and she does loads of things on TV. So, and she's beautiful. So I'm so excited about that.
Amazing. And Pauline and I met recently at one of our latest launches.
I loved
think
it. It was such a great event.
Favourite of yours, Flawless Brightly Eye.
Flawless Brightly Eye Serum. Absolutely love it. I have one in my personal makeup bag and one in my work kit. So you know I love a product when I have more than one all scattered around in different places.
Well, I am very lucky because Pauline has kindly agreed to put Flawless Brightly Eye into action and then show me how she makes the most of an under eye area. And I have to say, for me personally, it is the area of beauty that I probably have to work hardest at. So I'm really excited to see what you can do with these dark circles.
Okay, you're one of my clients.
I'm in your chair.
In the
I
chair.
am going on in 10 minutes.
You're going on in 10 minutes. And this is why I absolutely love this serum, because it's, for me, it's like an instant result. And TV, you haven't got time. You have to be quick. Everything needs to be perfect as well.
Yeah.
You haven't got time for mistakes. It works wonders.
All right, so what I've got on my skin is I cleansed, I've moisturised with Moisturiser Intense, and I've got a little bit of
You've got a bit of face on already.
But I specifically left this clean, so we've got a clean
So you feel
under eye.
uncomfortable right now, right?
I mean...
Can you see it on your inner corners? You've got quite blue
in
there. This is why I love this, because it's got that sort of yellow gold shimmer through it. What is that? What are the particles in it that's giving it this little goldness?
So mica and titanium, but we wanted it to be almost peachy, so you know the orange neutralising the blue and the green.
When I first tried this, or before I looked at it and I was like, ooh, is
done?
this... No, not what she done. Is this going to work on all skin tones?
Yep.
Because that's a big thing in
For sure.
my workplace. And I was like, oh my God, it's amazing. When I tried it on myself, I was like, oh, this is fantastic. It just like literally blends through like butter, but gives me a brightness at the same time. So I was super impressed when I tried it on myself. So I normally pop a pea-size amount on to my fingertips, and I normally use my ring finger, by the way.
Amazing.
Just find it easier to control where I'm putting it. So I go right on the inner corner and I kind of tap through. And then I add some, look down for me, add some on the brow bone, and then I go on the eyelids. I like it to go all over the eye. Because for me, the eye area is the eye area. Skin is skin. So it should go everywhere. And I want to. Do you say that?
Skin.
There you go. And I want to brighten up all of that eye area, not just parts of it.
Exactly, because the skin all over is thin, and you've got blood vessels, and you've got muscle underneath.
Exactly.
I say it's like wearing a dark brown or a thin white t-shirt.
There you go.
You want the t-shirt to be nice and thick, and then the bra doesn't
what a great
show through.
description.
That's why you want the collagen
to
be plump.
Yeah, definitely. So then I just like blend it through. I sort of do a tap-in movement, blend it through, go all over the lid. Then I go right on the inner corner and really press it in, and then just work it out. And can you see it's just melting into the skin anyway, like butter. Also, some ladies don't even need concealer after this. When I put this on, if you have a look, you can see the difference from that eye to that eye. That it's already brightened. But you want concealer now, don't you?
For sure, my mum.
She wants concealer.
We want to be perfect. No.
She wants to be perfect. Okay, so then I would go in with a concealer.
Mine ours that is practically at the end.
Well, that's good, because it means you love it, right? It means you love it.
It is a good colour. I mean, I like a little peachy tone, but I find that this does most of the work of the, removing the blue.
Definitely. And then I like to use a sort of like a kabuki style knobbly brush, something that's directional.
Brush was missing. It wasn't
You can have this one, I've got loads. And I'm just literally it's your inner corner where I think you need to concentrate a lot more of the concealer on, and then you just blend it through. And that's why I like these brushes, because it just seamlessly blends through. And you need some on your lids as well, because a lot of people, their lid is quite red.
Red is my colour, you know. In my skin,
it is
in my
actually.
brand.
And did you know that's the way to find your blush shade?
Oh, is that
Pinch your
right?
cheeks, whatever your natural flush is, that's the blush shade you should be going for. There you go. So I'm just popping a little bit of the concealer and I kind of work it in towards your lash.
Now, will this also help prevent my eyeliner transferring out? Because that is my biggest pet hate. You know, I like a feline flick. We talked about this. But, you know, unless I put a bit of like Laura Mercier
or setting
or
powder.
something.
The matter it is that hopefully you have more staying power with the liner and you'll do a better job. I am going to use a little bit of loose setting powder, a tiny touch. All you need is a tiny touch.
This is indication of how much I trust you, because I never normally
let anyone do this.
I don't really like powder as a thing.
It's not powder. Can you see? I always brush it off on the back of my hand. Now that's the trick, because some people I know go straight from the actual tub through to the lid. Don't do that because you're going to put too much on. You just need a light dusting, and that will stop all of that. So this is what we're going to do now.
And it will last.
Yeah.
So I do definitely get an oily eyelid, and that definitely interferes with the liner situation.
Definitely.
So that's part of the problem.
Yeah, definitely. And this is why I just wanted to show the before and after. That's why I did one eye first. So you can,
don't look there, just look
there so you can see the difference, and you can see the brightly serum coming through.
So you made me matching.
Made you matching. Eyes are looking fantastic so far.
Yes.
Nice and bright and alive.
Circles be gone. Now, you promised me that you'd show me your technique for doing a feline flick, which I adore, but maybe is a tad harder now the creases are not quite as crisp.
Can you do one though? Are you any good
I can. Yeah. But I probably don't make it quite as glamorous. Yeah, so I keep it like a kitten flick rather than a tiny little kitten flick.
So as we get older, unfortunately our eyes start to droop, don't they, a little, so it does get a little bit harder.
We don't like to talk about it.
We don't like to talk about it. We have to talk about it because a lot of people suffer from the same issue. Not only is the crease not crisp, that was quite a tongue twister, it's harder to do the line.
Yes.
It is hard to do the feline flick. I prefer a liquid line. I don't know what you prefer.
Yeah.
Rather
is it a felt tip?
A felt tip like this.
That's what I tend to use.
Prefer that rather than a gel because I just find it a lot easier to use because all you're doing is going whoop like that, and it's a lot easier. I'm going to do that on you now. So if you just close your eyes for me, and then I'm just going to take it on the lash line. I normally go 3/4 of the way in to start, and then I take the liner outwards. So I follow the eye shape, so I kind of go up a little bit because that also helps to lift your eyes as well rather than taking it across. When I do a flick, I always say open your eyes so that I can see how the flick has fallen or how it's laying. The flick has fallen or how it's laying on the lid. And then I'll get you to keep your eyes open. As you can see, I'm kind of lifting the brow bone a little because it's helping me to get a straight line. And then I just fill in like a tick, so it's almost like a tick. If you find it goes a little bit strange, which this one hasn't, you can use like a Q-tip just to clean up. Oh, that's sexy. Just gives it a little bit of definition. I love that.
It's like putting on a heel, right? You don't need to change anything else. And in fact, the more natural the rest of the face, the more sexy I think it looks.
That's it, definitely.
It's
just a little pop of
womanliness.
Yeah. Okay. Right, okay, so let me do the other eye. Now, this is the hard bit, because it's always hard.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Right, so I've just finished off your lovely eyeliner. Big reveal to camera.
It's one we prepared earlier. What do you think?
You look gorgeous.
You like
I think it's still lovely and natural looking as well. It just gives your eyes a little bit of va-va-voom.
Love that.
Yeah,
what did you use out of interest?
So I used Ruby Hammer's Liquid Precision Liner.
Ooh, I love Ruby, but I have not tried her liner.
She's amazing. She's a makeup artist. Or she was a makeup artist, so she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
But I do find makeup artists that come out with products are the best. You're going to get
the little details.
It's the little detail that other people don't see. The colour, the consistency,
the shape of the nib.
The shape of the nib, really fit.
It's really important.
Easy to use. You can do this with your eyes.
Even for me.
Even for you.
All right. Do I need a little something extra?
You need a little bit of mascara. Just a little bit more, just to finish it off.
Let's do some lashes.
Give it a little bit of boom. So we're going to use this Shiseido
amazing
Controlled Chaos Mascara lift.
I do like this one.
This is lovely, nice chunky one. You've got lovely lashes anyway, so if you just look down that way for me.
Yeah.
Are these your lashes? Are they really? Oh my god, they're amazing. Wow, that literally looks like you have fake lashes on. Alright, so I'm going to just do a little tiny touch of lower lash just to
fill in those little gaps.
Fill in the little gaps, and I think it just finishes off the look. So I'm using like a sort of a chocolate brown, and I'm just going to smoke it out slightly. And all that does is fill in your little gappy bits that you haven't got. And it also gives your eyes a little bit of va-va-voom.
Okay. And this is a number 7 palette.
So this is a number 7 palette. This is their Pro Artist range.
Yeah, you mentioned that a couple of times.
Yeah.
This is not a brand I go to typically for makeup,
well,
but I will be exploring.
Well, this is actually new, the Pro Artist range. This palette's like a nice sort of beige and chocolates and vanillas.
And as I am a non-pro, I'm definitely not an artist.
But it is for non-pros. Even though it says pro artist, you can do your makeup like a pro artist. That's what it's about. I might actually just end up doing that lower lash now. Now that I've filled in the gaps a bit, I think it'll look nice. Just look up for it.
Go for it.
That's it. Gorgeous.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This has been so nice to hang out. Talk about
I really
flawless
enjoyed
right
that.
And
I want to do a whole face now. Do
okay,
loads of
well,
colours.
that's our next
No, we're not going to
date.
do that now.
Not today, but we'll make a date.
You
to
look
do that
great.
another time.
Gorgeous.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Any questions down below, and see you again soon. Bye for now.
Bye.